Hi, love bugs and parents of the love bugs. I hope you guys are doing well. We are going to jump right into today's morning warm up for Monday. This week we have 4 skills that we are working on again. We are doing digraph practice, digraph sound practice, which you guys are probably professionals at now because we have been doing that for a few weeks. And we are going to be doing sound blending, phoneme isolation, and expression fluency. So when I get to each one of those, I will give you a little background and a little information on those. So let's first begin by doing our morning chant. Are you ready? I am brave. I am smart. I am loved. And I can do anything. Very good. I received last week a couple videos of kiddos doing this morning chant, and boy, did it make that teacher heart of mine very happy to see. It just was so precious and so sweet. I have had several parents reach out and ask me how they can send me a video because Class Dojo does not offer that feature through the messages. Like, I can't send you a personal video through the messages and you can't send me a video. I'll have you know that I did contact Class Dojo last week and I told them I would be forever grateful if they added that feature. Who knows if they're going to listen to me, but a girl can hope, right? But in the meantime, should you want to send me a video of anything, I've received videos of students reading, and I've received little video messages, and I've received videos of this, just lots of different things. If you're ever wanting to send me one, I love to see them. You can always send them through my email address. So that is one way that you can get me a video. All right, we are going to jump right into digraph sounds. Now, one thing I'm going to try to remember to do differently this week is I am not going to do the gestures or the motions to go along with the digraph. So think about it, students, as our letter sounds. The very beginning of the year when we were doing letter sounds and we were learning that A says ah, and B says b. And then eventually, as we become professionals, we start taking away those motions. So we're going to start doing the same thing with digraphs. Now, I can't promise you that I will remember to not do it every single time. I might slip up, maybe. But my goal is to not use them. So if I do, that's okay. If you want to do it at home, that's okay too. But my goal is to start taking those away so that we don't have to do the motions. We are just able to say the sounds without the motion. All right, let's begin. TH says, WH says, CH says, ch. PH says, and the last one, SH says, shh. Very good. High fives. All right, next one we are moving into sound blending. So what this is going to look like is each word is going to include a digraph. We're going to start practicing. We've been practicing identifying the digraph sounds. Now we're going to be moving further into digraphs and being able to blend words that have them and also be able to identify them as an individual sound on their own. So for sound blending, now when we learn to blend CVC words, for example, we would use our arm. K, at, cat. You can still do that, but just know that some of these are going to be broken up differently. Some of them are not going to be the perfect 3 sounds in a CVC word. We're working on a little bit of trickier words now, so you can still use that, or you can just say the individual sounds. When I give you the answer, I'm not going to use my arm. I'm just going to tell you the individual sounds for each word. Okay? So let's begin. Your first word is shed. I will say the word and I want you to break it up. So I say shed. You're going to repeat the word shed, and then you're going to say the sounds. I will give you an example. Sh, d, shed. So we're going to say the word together, shed. Tell me the sounds. Say the word one more time. So let's do that one again together. Shed. Sh-ed. Shed. Does that make sense? All right, let's continue. Your next word is chop. I'm going to give you a little pause time. Chop. Ch-a-p. Chop. Your next word is shack. Shack. Sh-a-k. Shack. Your next word is chow. Chow. Ch-ow. Your next word is whale. Whale. W-a-l. Whale. Your next word is photo. F-o-to. Photo. Your next word is shovel. Sh-a-v-l. Shovel. And your last word is 30. 30. E. 30. Very good. So you can see in some of those, some of them did have 3 sounds. Some of them only had 2 groups of sounds. Some of them had 4. So that's a new skill that we're going to be practicing. So if you needed to pause a little bit more for that one, that is perfectly okay. That is our first time doing a sound blending with digraphs. So if it required a little bit more time, no worries at all. We are on 7 minutes. Wow, look at me. Okay, let's try to speed it up a little bit. Phoneme isolation digraphs. Here's what that means. Phoneme is a fancy word for sound. So it means I want to isolate a certain sound, and the sound I want to isolate this week is the beginning sound. So the beginning sound is going to be a digraph. So for example, if it was cat, the beginning sound would be k. That's what I would want to hear. In this case, the beginning sound, for example, if the word was cheese, the beginning sound is a digraph, ch. So you're just going to tell me the digraph at the beginning. Does that make sense? I say cheese, you say ch. Okie dokie, let's begin. Your first word is think. Your next word is chew. Ch. Your next word is shirt. Sh. Your next word is whip. Your next word is shell. Sh. Your next word is chili. Ch. Your next word is thumb. And your last word is chair. Ch. All right, how did we do on that one? Hopefully you guys did pretty good. Again, phoneme isolation is not new, but isolating a digraph is new. That's the first time we're doing it this week. So if you needed a little bit more pause time, totally okay. I also heard great feedback this week that it worked out well being on YouTube because you're able to pause it easier than you are on Class Dojo. So it will continue to be on YouTube from here on out, especially if I'm going to make such a long morning warm-up. Sorry. Expression fluency, the last one. This is where I read a sentence and students are going to respond by identifying if the sentence ends in a period, a question mark, or an exclamation point, or an exclamation mark. We can use those words interchangeably. So I'm going to give you an example. If the sentence is just a statement and I'm just making a statement with my sentence, it would end in a period. For example, Bentley is asleep on the chair next to me. That would be a statement. I'm just letting you know that Bentley's living his best life asleep on the chair next to me. That would be a period. If I said, Mr. Miller, is Bentley sleeping on the couch downstairs? That would be a question mark because I'm asking Mr. Miller a question. He would need to respond to me and let me know, yes, Bentley's sleeping on the couch downstairs. And then the last one would be an exclamation point, which is where you hear the expression in my tone of voice when I'm saying it. For example, Bentley is the cutest dog in the whole world. That would be an exclamation point. I might be a little bit biased because I am his mama, but I do think he's the cutest puppy in the whole world. Okay, are you ready? First one. You're going to respond by either saying question mark, exclamation point, period. Now, I know in class when we do these, we can get very excited because this is a very fun exercise, but please make sure you're really listening. Parents, if you need to pause or go back and have them re-listen versus just shouting out different things, I really want them to focus on listening to the expression of the voice. Do you like cheese? Question mark. Elephants are my favorite animal. Period. Don't shut the door! Exclamation point. I found seashells at the beach. Period. And the last one for today, she is in the shed. Period. All right, that is all for morning warm-up. 12 minutes later. I am so sorry, parents, that this was so long. I promise I will make it shorter in the rest of the week. Thank you guys so much for participating, and I will talk to you soon. Bye, guys.